There is a world where hopes and dreams can last for all time. Hello, my Girl Scout superstar sisters. Welcome to our Girl Scout Upon a Star party. Are you ready for a great time? I know I sure am. My name is Ariel, and I'm here with my 8 senior Girl Scout sisters from my troop. We are all so thrilled that you decided to spend your Saturday with us. Girls, I hope you have a great time over the next couple of hours as we have as much fun as we possibly can. This Girl Scout Upon a Star party is all about spending time with our Girl Scout sisters from all over the country while we explore all things Disney while completing the steps towards the Upon a Star badge. How do you like the Upon a Star song from the movie Pinocchio as we enter this event? Give me a big thumbs up if you're familiar with the movie Pinocchio. Wow. Just a few, okay. The Upon a Star badge is retired troop's own badge, which continues to be produced by Ray's Creations. At the end of this party, we will all have earned this special badge. Yay! By the way, don't you all look so pretty for this party? Look at all the characters who are attending. That's amazing. Let's see some. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Aurora. Nick Wilde. Aladdin. Cool. Awesome. Okay. Well, all of us are looking very festive. As you can see here, I'm also dressed for the occasion. I've been using my dingle hopper so that my hair is perfectly styled. Okay, it's important to start every Girl Scout event with the Girl Scout Promise and Law. Okay, my superstar Girl Scout sisters, it's time for me to hand you off to my good friend, the ultimate Disney fan.
I am a Disney fan. I'll always be a Disney fan. I'm always a Disney fan. Hello, my superstar Girl Scout sisters. I am the ultimate Disney fan, and I'm so excited that you chose to join us for the Upon a Star party. In true Girl Scout tradition and fashion, we are going to recite the Girl Scout Promise and Law. Let's do it together. Please raise your right hand and your middle 3 fingers with me. On my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law. I will do my best to be honest and fair, friendly and helpful, considerate and caring, courageous and strong, and responsible for what I say and do, and to respect myself and others, respect authorities, use resources wisely, make the world a better place, and be a sister to every Girl Scout. That was great. Thank you for joining me. Okay, my Girl Scout sisters, it is time for me to hand you off to my friend Maleficent.
I must say, I really felt quite distressed at not receiving an invitation. Oh dear, what an awkward situation. Hello, my superstar Girl Scout sisters. My name is Maleficent, and I have the great honor of leading you through the Pledge of Allegiance. Please see the flag on the screen, put your right hand over your heart, and join me. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That was great. Thank you for joining me. Okay, my Girl Scout sisters, it's time for me to hand you off to my friend, Jack Skellington.
Just because I cannot see it does not mean I can't believe it. Hello, my superstar Girl Scout sisters. My name is Jack Skellington, and it's my responsibility to share with you the event rules. Most of the rules are found in the Girl Scout Promise and Law we just recited. Please respect yourself and others during this session, and everyone should have a great time while learning a lot and earning your Upon a Star badge. Rule 1 is to have an adult with you the entire time. You should not be participating in this event without a safe adult nearby. Rule 2 is to please use the Zoom chat feature if you have any questions. If you have a question, You may send a direct message to a Girl Scout leader who is the admin or moderator. Rule 3 is to put your Zoom on speaker mode. This will allow you to better see the instruction during this event. You should do that now. Rule 4 is to get to know your reaction buttons. We will ask you for a thumbs up during several parts of this session. Using your reaction button, show me your thumbs up. Good, I see a lot of thumbs up. Good job. Okay. Also, we will ask you to use your raised hand function if you need us to slow down. Using your reaction buttons, show me your raised hand. Rule 5 is to please change your Zoom name to your favorite Disney character plus your state. For example, my name is Jack Skellington, California. This is to protect your privacy. You can go ahead and do that now. Rule 6 is to let your family and anyone in your house know when you have your Zoom video on. This event will be recorded and we will be taking pictures and screenshots as indicated in the invitation. If you do not want your picture shared, please turn off your Zoom video camera. Rule 7 is you may leave to use the restroom if you need to. You do not need to ask. Rule 8 is if you don't know what materials we're using, look in the Zoom chat or look for information via screen sharing. Rule 9 is to learn a lot and have fun. Thank you for listening. Okay, my Girl Scout sisters, it's time for me to hand you off to my friend Piglet.
Sometimes the smallest things take up the most room in your heart. Hello, my Superstar Girl Scout sisters. My name is Piglet, or Piglet California, since we all changed our Zoom names to protect our privacy. As Ariel mentioned, during this Girl Scout Once Upon a Star party, we'll earn our Once Upon a Star badge while exploring all things Disney. This troop's own badge has requirements similar to badges offered by Girl Scouts USA. Once you earn it, you can put it right on your vest. I think it's really cute, and I hope you do too. As you can see, there are different badges for daisies, brownies, juniors, and older girls too. I can't wait to put this on my vest. Let's explore some of the things we're going to do today to earn our badges. Number 1, have a Disney party. This is it. Number 2, learn all about Walt Disney. Number 3, explore cartooning and other technology. Number 4, learn more about the building and opening about the original theme park and subsequent parks as well. Number 5, learn about many Disney films. And number 6, create our own story and so much more. We sure have a lot to do. I'm excited. Are you? Give me a thumbs up if you're excited to be here. Wonderful. That's a lot of excited party guests. Okay, my Girl Scout sisters, it's time for me to hand you off to my friend Stitch.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody is left behind or forgotten. Hello, my Superstar Girl Scout sisters. My name is Stitch. I am a fictional character in Disney's Lilo and Stitch movie and franchise. I'm an illegally made, genetically engineered, extraterrestrial life form resembling a blue koala. I am best friend to Lilo. Lilo adopted me as her dog, and now I'm part of her family. Speaking of family, I am part of the Walt Disney family as I'm one of their many characters. Let me tell you more about the creator of the Disney Empire, Walter Elias Disney. Walter Elias Disney was born on December 5th, 1901. He was an American entrepreneur, animator, writer, and voice actor and film producer, a pioneer of the American animation industry. He introduced several developments in the production of cartoons. As a film producer, Disney holds the record for the most Academy Awards, earned by an individual having won 22 Oscars from 59 nominations. He was presented with 2 Golden Globe Special Achievement Awards and an Emmy Award, among other honors. Several of his films are included in the National Film Registry by the Library of Congress. Born in Chicago in 1901, Disney developed an early interest in drawing. He took art classes as a boy and got a job as a commercial illustrator at the age of 18. He moved to California in the early 1920s and set up the Disney Brothers studio with his brother Roy. Walt developed character Mickey Mouse in 1928, his first highly popular success. He also provided the voice for his creation in the early years. As the studio grew, Disney became more adventurous, introducing synchronized sound, full-color 3-strip Technicolor feature-length cartoons, and technical developments in cameras. The results were seen in features such as Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, released in 1937, Pinocchio and Fantasia, both released in 1940, Dumbo released in 1941, and Bambi released in 1942. New animation and live-action films followed after World War II, including the critically successful Cinderella, released in 1950, Mary Poppins, released in 1964. Mary Poppins received 5 Academy Awards. In the 1950s, Disney expanded into the amusement park industry, and in July 1955, he opened Disneyland in Anaheim, California. To fund the project and diversified into television programs such as Walt Disney's Disneyland and the Mickey Mouse Club. In 1965, he began a development of another theme park, Disney World, the heart of which was to be a new type of city, the experimental prototype community of tomorrow, also known as Epcot. Disney was a heavy smoker throughout his life and died of lung cancer in December 1966, before the Epcot project were completed. His film work continues to be shown and adapted. His namesake studio and company maintains its high standards in its production of popular entertainment. And the Disney amusement parks have grown in size and number to attract visitors in several countries. Give me a thumbs up if you have been to one of the Disney theme parks. Me too. Let's do this. Send me a message in the chat box and tell me what your favorite ride or attraction is at a Disney theme park. For me, in Disneyland, my favorite rides are probably Pirates of the Caribbean. This one roller coaster, I don't know what it's called, I forgot it. I like Indiana Jones. I like all the rides. The Dumbo ride, Haunted Mansion. The Haunted Mansion's super fun. The Winnie and the Pooh ride. I've never been on the Winnie and Pooh ride, which is really weird. Teacups, I've never been on Teacups either, which is really weird. Indiana Jones. Oh, Incredicoaster is my favorite ride of all time. Haunted Mansion during Christmas. Splash Mountain. I've only been on that ride once and it was terrifying. All right, this is making me want to plan a Disney trip. Okay, my superstar Girl Scout sisters, it's time for me to hand you off to my friend, Nick Wild.
In order to get what we've never had, we must do what we've never done. Hello, my superstar Girl Scout sisters. My name is Nick Wild. I'm a fictional character in Disney's 2016 animated feature film, Zootopia. Nick is a con artist fox in the city of Zootopia, who finds himself compelled to aid Officer Judy Hopps, a rabbit, in her investigation. Despite their differences, Nick forms a friendship with Judy, who helps him realize that he can be more than his stereotype. Nick makes good on his lesson by becoming a police officer and Judy's partner. In addition to being a con artist, I am an actual artist. Because I am an artist and I love to draw, we are going to draw something together. Today we are going to learn how to draw Disney's beloved character, Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse is a cartoon character created in 1928 by Walt Disney. He serves as the mascot of the Walt Disney Company. Let's get our materials.
Hi, I'm Mike Surrey, and I'm an animator here at the Disney Studios, and I'm going to show you guys, especially you kids out there, I'm going to show you how to draw Mickey Mouse, the first character that I learned how to draw when I got here. Okay, get some paper, a pen, pencil. Let's do it. So, the first step is we're going to start, as you may have saw when I was drawing, is a circle. A lot of things that I like to do is I just like to make a circle without even touching the paper, and then I just go down and then eventually just let that pencil or pen touch the piece of paper. So if you guys all got a circle, then what we're going to do is start with more circles, because that's what Mickey's made up of nothing but circles. And then we're going to start with his ear. Now with his ears, you just want to make sure that they're not sitting right over top of his head. So we're just going to put this one back just a little bit back here, and it's going to be a smaller circle. Okay? Now the second one, if you can see, if I'll draw a line here to kind of help you, but this one should be sort of over the center of your circle. So I'm going to draw the second one the same size as the other one, and there we've now just drawn his ears. Now once we have that, let's start with his nose. Now, the best way for me to do it is I usually start up here by his ear and just sort of track that circle around, and then I just kind of come way out here and just sort of make, again, sort of a round shape. Not a perfect circle. Just make a nice round shape like that. On top of his nose is yet another circle. So, but a little bit more of an oval shape, sort of like the shape of an egg. So what we're going to do is you can just take that and you're going to just draw it right on top of there. Now, let's go and we're going to draw his mouth. And you're just going to follow that line around. And then just when you get to about that center line that I drew earlier, we're going to move up off of there. You're going to move up and then just come up to about midpoint, like just about where you drew his nose area, not too high. Now at the end of that, you notice when you're smiling and stuff, you've got that little crease in there. So we're going to put that in here. And what it is just sort of like drawing an upside down U. Now we need to draw his cheeks. And to get his cheeks in, again, I'm going to take the same circle part and I'm going to draw up. And again, I'm just going to cut in a little bit. And for me, sometimes I like to just make like little lines to sort of get that shape. You know, it's not always having to be a perfect one stroke. You can sort of make many lines to sort of get the shape you want. So now what we need to do is we need to take this and now start to build the framing that he has around his eyes. So this part, again, I'm using this as my guide, and I'm going to go into a certain, to about, just again where my center line is, just before I hit that, I'm going to stop, and then we're going to now take this and make another circle shape. Okay? So then we have this shape, and now we're just going to do the same thing by just hitting a peak, and then we're just going to push up and go up on the other side. At this point, usually I would start drawing his eyes. One of the things that you can do is that a lot of times you want to draw his eyes like round like this, like more circles. But what we want to do, because he's sort of looking off to the side here, we want to sort of give them a little bit more of a stretched shape. So now I have the first eye drawn, and the second one you want to do, but you want to make it a little thinner. With the perspective of the character, you just want to make that other eye that's further away from you just a little smaller. So what I'm going to do is use the same kind of height that I have from that first eye, but I'm just going to make this one look a little thinner. So now I have his eyes, I've got his nose, I've got most of everything in there. Now I'm going to draw his mouth. Again, we're going to use our center line here and this corner of the mouth. We'll start here. And what we're going to do is we're going to make like a U shape where we're going to come down and then just swing that back up in. Now to draw his lip, it's the same shape, except you're just going to do it a little bit further down. So we're just going to bring that line down a little bit further and just follow it around to get that feeling of it being his lip hanging down. Now if I've done all this and it's looking the way I like it to look, I can go in and I can start to make all the lines I want to stick out. I can make them darker by just pushing a little harder on my pencil to make those lines stick out more. But here comes the fun part. It's just the part where you just get to shade in and color in the stuff, which is the fun part. And this is just, again, just a nice, quick way of just filling in the lines, however you want to do it. His nose has to be black, and his eyes, and then inside his mouth. And then I think right there you have yourself a Mickey Mouse. If you followed along real well, I think your drawing's looking just as good as mine, if not better. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for having me show you how to draw a character that I love to draw. You love drawing, keep drawing, draw, 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 and draw some more.
Now that we've seen that, let's go ahead and draw. So make sure you have paper and a pencil, and you can have any colored pencils if you want. So I will remove my background so I can show you guys my drawing. Me drawing steps. Okay. As the video said, we want to start off with a circle. Let me fix my lighting. So as the video said, we want to start off with a circle. It look really rough. That would be a-okay. Are you able to see this? Give me a thumbs up if you could see this. Okay. So I'm gonna darken it because a few kids can't see it. Okay. So here's our circle. And the video also said to make the ear for it also a circle, about like floating above the head, but still touching. So I'm going to do a really rough sketch. And I don't really like how that first circle came out, so I just made it larger. Okay. And then you said to make like how the center of the drawing for the second ear will be right next to the center line. And of course, the ear is going to be right above the head and the same size as the other ear. So it's looking very good. So now we are starting to make the nose area. So we start by the middle line. We just curve up mostly. Sort of where the center is, we start to curve down. For the mouth gun. So it's looking very good. And then the very tip of the nose, it's going to be like an egg kind of shape, but still a circle. Okay. I just feel like my little nose base should be larger. That's what I'm doing. And then for the mouth smile, continue along the line that we made for a circle. We start to go up to maybe the point where we left off of our nose bridge. Okay. And then for the little crease of the corner of the smile, we do the little upside down U kind of style. Looking very good right now. And then for the little outline, continue on with the circle. And then we just make a larger U around the corner of the smile. And then we bring up the corner of the smile up to make the M. It's looking good. We make the eyes. So he said not to just make them the same size, same shape. We do want it to be like ovals. And we'll make a large oval for here. And then we're making this, it has the same height as the eye, but it's going to be thinner. So it's going to be a larger eye, and then the same eye, but thinner. Like that kind of. It's looking good. You guys can take your time. And for the mouth, you said to make a U. So from the corner edge, going down and then up. Mine sort of looks like a J than a U. I'm not sure about yours. Yes. How's your guys' drawings coming along? Good. Give me a thumbs up if you like the drawing so far. Seeing some thumbs up, that's good. Very good. And then we are going to need the lip for Mickey Mouse. So we make another U, but in my case, it's going to be another J. Just around the lip that we made. It looks lovely. Do you like yours, guys? And then we thicken our lines, which I'll just use a Sharpie so you guys can see my finished results. Because I already arted my lines. So I'll just outline it with a Sharpie. It doesn't matter what lines you're using the Sharpie for first. I'm just sharpening the lines that I see are more popping out to me, I guess. Whee! So that's my finished results. You guys can shade yours in. I'll shade mine in, but just a little outline, I guess. There's my Mickey Mouse. Hi again. Hello. So that was my Mickey Mouse. How was your guys' Mickey Mouse? I'm sure amazing. Now, who here knows a movie that Mickey Mouse was in? I can think of a few. My favorite Mickey Mouse movie is Fantasia. And it's very nice. If you know of any other Mickey Mouse movies, send it to me in the chat box. And I'll read them off to everyone. I can think of a few, like The Three Musketeers. He's in that, right? Ooh, I'm getting more. House of Villains. Steamboat Willie. Wasn't that his first debut? And The Prince and the Pauper. Mickey Once Upon a Time. Or Mickey Twice Upon Christmas. Once Upon a Christmas. Yeah. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. I'm pretty sure he was in that one. So, as you can tell, he's been in a lot of Mickey Mouse movies, like the Mickey Christmas Carol. That was a nice one. So, how are your old drawings doing? Can you show me your Mickey Mouse drawings, please? I could see one. Here's a few drawings. Good job. I love them all. It looks really nice. Good job, guys. And I'm going to have to hand you off to my friend Aurora now. So bye-bye.
But if I know you, I'll know what you'll do. You'll love me at once, the way you did once upon a dream. Hello, my superstar Girl Scout sisters. My name is Briar Rose, otherwise known as Princess Aurora. Princess Aurora is the protagonist of Disney's 1959 animated feature film, Sleeping Beauty. She is the daughter of King Stephen and Queen Leah. On the day of her christening, Aurora was cursed to die by the evil fairy Maleficent. Due to the effort of 3 good fairies, the curse was altered to instead draw Aurora into a deep sleep that could only be broken by true love's kiss. Aurora is the 3rd official member of the Disney Princess lineup and is significant for being the last one to be developed during Walt Disney's lifetime. The first 2 Disney princesses developed by Disney were Snow White, released in 1937, as Stitch mentioned, and then Cinderella in 1950. Do you know that the next princess introduced after me wasn't introduced until 1989? Wow, that is 30 years later. Who here knows who the next Disney princess was? Would you like to guess? Go ahead and send me a message in the chat box to see if you can guess. Ooh, Elsa guessed Ariel, and she's right. Great job. Do you know many of us princesses live in castles? I thought it would be a good idea to give you a quick tour of my castle. You know, the one in Disneyland. Let's take a look.
Stop paying full price for your
That was so fun. Okay, my superstar Girl Scout sisters, it's time for me to hand you off to my friend Sebastian.
Hello, my superstar Girl Scout sisters. You've got your own style. Now let it shine through and remember, no matter what, you've got to be you. My name is Sebastian. Horatio, Thanasius, Ignatius, Crustaceus, Sebastian. Sebastian is a red crab and a servant of King Triton. Also his main musical composer. He is famous for his song Under the Sea in the film The Little Mermaid. The Little Mermaid and the songs in the Disney production earned many awards. The Little Mermaid earned 3 Academy Award nominations. The film won 2 of the awards for Best Original Score and Best Original Song, Under the Sea. The film also earned 4 Golden Globe nominations, including Best Picture Comedy or Musical, and won the awards for Best Original Song and Best Original Score. The film's soundtrack earned 2 awards at the 33rd Grammy Awards. The Grammy Awards for the Best Album for Children and the Best Song Written Specifically for a Motion Picture or Television. It was Under the Sea. Again, The Little Mermaid was recognized by the American Film Institute 5 times. The American Film Institute, or the AFI, is an American film organization that educates filmmakers and honors the heritage of motion picture arts in the United States. The AFI has a list of the top 100 greatest songs in film history. How many Disney songs do you think are on the list? Go ahead and send me a message in the chat box with your best guess. Maleficent says 5,489, 89, 100, 100, 100. All of those are close, but not quite it. Let's find out. Number 7 on the list is the song we heard at the start of this event, When You Wish Upon a Star, which is a Pinocchio song. Number 19 on the list is a song from Snow White, Someday My Prince Will Come. Number 36 is Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious from Mary Poppins. Number 62 is Beauty and the Beast from the movie Beauty and the Beast. Number 99 is Hakuna Matata from The Lion King. Let's count those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of the top 100 songs in movies are Disney songs. That's amazing. That's a good watch list. I'm definitely going to revisit those soon. Who's ready to play a game? Let's play Disney Princess Bingo. Let's gather our materials. Grab your bingo cards and your bag of Skittles or M&Ms, whichever you choose. I have to be honest, my favorite princess is Ariel. She's so kind all of the time and she likes to sing, so we have that in common. Give me a thumbs up if you have your materials. Seeing some thumbs up? Let's begin. Don't forget to put a marker on your free space. Here are the rules. When you get a bingo you can get a bingo vertically, horizontally, or diagonally. Go ahead and send Ariel a message in the chat box when you get a bingo. Okay, so let's begin. Our first character is Cinderella in the blue dress. Can everyone see this? Once that's marked, I'm going to move on. Our next Disney princess is Belle with the yellow dress holding a flower. Here, let me turn off my virtual background so it's a little easier to see. Or that works right there. That's Belle. That's the one we called. And our next Disney princess is Anna from Frozen. So far we've done Cinderella in a blue dress, Belle in a yellow dress holding a flower, and Anna from Frozen. Our next character is Pocahontas. After Pocahontas, we have Aurora in a pink dress. How lovely. You're doing great, girls. Don't forget to send Ariel a message in the chat box when you get a bingo. So I'm going to go over the ones we've gotten so far. Cinderella in a blue dress, Pocahontas, here. Does this help see the characters? And Aurora and Anna. And our next character is Snow White. After Snow White, we have Meredith from Brave.
I got one bingo from Maleficent, Illinois.
Good job. Congratulations. Just keep playing. And our next character is Mulan in a green dress.
I've gotten 3 more bingos.
Call them out.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
The next one is Rapunzel with her long hair on the floor. Any more bingos, Ariel?
Yep, I have 4 more.
Once you get a bingo, play till you get a blackout, girls. Well, look at that. Our next character is Ariel. Kaylee just got a bingo. Elsa California got a bingo. And our next character is Rapunzel with her hair just normal. Bella from Texas got a bingo. Let's keep going. We have Jasmine. I love Jasmine. She was a great character in Aladdin. Olaf got a bingo. And our next character is Mulan in a pink dress. Are any of you girls close to a blackout yet? Give me a thumbs up if you are. Ooh, I see Rapunzel's getting close. Sleeping Beauty from Texas is getting close. Let's keep going. We have Ariel in a green dress. I can't exactly tell which princess this is, but she's wearing boots and has her dress pulled up with brown hair.
I think that's Jane from
Oh yeah, from Tarzan.
Tarzan, yes.
Lady got a bingo. And our next character is Cinderella. Bella from Washington got 2 bingos. Good job. Our next character is Belle, again with a bigger, poofier yellow dress. Olaf has 4 bingos. Good job. And we got Pocahontas again, slightly different. Troop Disney got a bingo. Minnie Mouse has a bingo. We have Aurora in a pink dress. And we have Elsa from Frozen. Stitch got a bingo. Winnie the Pooh from California got a bingo. Piglet from San Diego got a bingo. Good job, girls. You are killing it. Next, we have Tiana in a green dress. And next, we have Tiana in a blue dress. I had so much fun playing bingo with you guys. You can go ahead and put one piece of your candy aside for later, and you can eat all the rest of it. Okay, my superstar Girl Scout sisters, it's time for me to hand you off to my favorite princess, Ariel.
Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free, wish I could be part of that world. Hello again, my Girl Scout sisters. My name is Ariel, and welcome to my underwater home. Ariel is a fictional character in Walt Disney Pictures' 20th animated film, The Little Mermaid, released in 1989. Ariel is the 7th born daughter of King Triton and Queen Athena of an underwater kingdom of merfolk called Atlantica. She is often rebellious, and in the first film, she longs to be part of the human world. She marries Prince Eric, whom she rescues from a shipwreck, and together they have one daughter, Melody. The character is based on the title character of Hans Christian Andersen's 1837 fairy tale, The Little Mermaid, but was developed into a different personality for the 1989 animated film adaptation. Ariel has received a mixed reception from critics. Some publications, such as Time, criticize her for being too devoted to Eric, whereas others, such as Empire, praise the character for her rebellious personality and departure from previous Disney princess roles. But what is an icon? An icon is a person or thing regarded as a representative symbol or as worthy of great respect. For example, Walt Disney is an icon. Well, what is a logo? A logo is a symbol or other design adopted by an organization to help identify its products. The Disney logo, based on Walt Disney's signature, is one of the world's most recognizable logos. It has evolved or changed over time. However, it still has the same iconic and distinct look. Let's create our own iconic signatures. So what we'll need now is a piece of paper and a pen. Do you remember when I signed that very important contract with evil Queen Ursula so she could give me feet? Well, I used my iconic signature, and there it is. Write your signature on the page 5 times. Go ahead and do it now. And please use your Disney name. So I will be signing my name, Ariel, 5 times. while we are working on this, does anyone have a Disney joke for me?
I have a joke.
Oh, perfect.
What is a bee's favorite Disney movie?
Oh, I don't know. What?
Beauty and the Bees.
That's very funny. Do we have another
Piglet.
one?
Piglet, do you have a joke?
I do. Okay. Why can't Cinderella play soccer?
Ooh, I don't know.
1, she's always running away from the ball. And 2, her coach is a pumpkin.
Oh, oh, that's funny. Good one. That was great.
What about you, Maleficent? Do you have a joke?
Yes, I do. Okay. Why shouldn't you give Elsa a balloon?
Why?
Because she'll let it go.
Oh, I didn't see that one coming. That was great. Okay, now take a look at your 5 signatures. And which one do you like best? Circle your favorite one, and that will be your iconic signature. Okay, everyone show me your signatures. Let me see. Wow, that's so fancy. Thank you, girls. Wow, we've been doing so much work. I am famished. Famished is another word for very hungry. Give me a big thumbs up if you are famished. I only see a couple. Okay. Well, it's time to make a great snack. Give me a big thumbs up if you have been to Disneyland or Disney World. Yes. Awesome. Now, give me another thumbs up if you have enjoyed the famous Disney Dole Whip. Just a few. Okay, well, looks like we get to try it today. So let's grab all of our ingredients, and you might need an adult for this. So we will need 1 big scoop of ice cream, 4 ounces of pineapple juice, 2 cups of frozen pineapple, a blender cup, a spoon, and a small bowl. Go ahead and get those now. And while we're waiting, does anyone else have a joke?
I have a
I
joke.
do.
Oh, okay, you can go, Piglet.
Okay. Why did Sleepy go to bed in the fireplace?
Why?
He wanted to sleep like a log.
That's funny. Does anyone else have anything?
I do. What
Okay.
is Mickey Mouse's favorite sport?
I don't know. What?
Mini golf.
That's funny. Someone asked me if I could repeat what we needed. And of course. So we need 1 big scoop of ice cream, about 4 ounces of pineapple juice, 2 cups of frozen pineapple, a blender cup, a spoon, and a small bowl. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready. Okay, I need a couple more jokes, a couple more laughs.
I have
What
another
did
one.
Captain Hook's sidekick say when he met Ariel?
Ooh, what?
I need you to guess first.
Oh.
Captain Hook's sidekick said, "Hello, it's me."
That's funny.
What
Someone-
happens when Olaf throws a temper tantrum? He has a meltdown.
That's funny. Someone just asked me if I could put what we needed in the chat. And will someone do me a favor and put what we need in the chat?
I can do it.
Thank you. and we need about 4 ounces of pineapple juice. It's not an exact thing, but if you need at least 4 ounces. So we're gonna go ahead and get ready, okay? We're gonna make it right now, and I'm gonna show you how. So this is my blender cup, and I'm going to put 2 cups of frozen pineapple into my blender cup. So, oops. Okay. I missed the cup. Okay, perfect. Are we ready to do the next step? Yeah? Okay. So we have our pineapple in our cup. Now it's time for my favorite part. And we put our big scoop of ice cream in there. I use vanilla ice cream because it's my favorite. A lot of my friends like chocolate, but I'm more of a vanilla kind of gal. I don't know why. Sweet and plain. I love it.
The ingredients are in the chat if anybody still needs to look at those.
Thank you. Okay. So we have our ice cream there. Great. Okay. I'll give you a second to do that. Okay. Now we're going to take about 4 ounces of pineapple juice. And if you have one of these, it's about one of these. So one of the Dole Whip things. Yeah. Okay. And I'm just going to pour it inside. Okay. Perfect. And last but not least, I'm going to put the top on the blender and blend it up. Okay, it's gonna make a lot of noise, so I just wanna give you a warning. Looks like I need a little more liquid in here, which is totally okay. Perfect. Now I'm going to take it out of my blender cup and put it into my bowl. Okay. Now I'll come show you what mine looks like. Looks like this. Kind of like pineapple ice cream almost. It's delicious. Okay. Someone said the measurements on the printout says 1 cup. Is it 1 or 2? It says it's 1 or 2, whatever. Again, this recipes vary. It's not specific. It's whatever you have and how big your blender is and how much you want to make. So yeah. So it tastes amazing. It tastes just like the fresh pineapples I like to enjoy when I go to the surface with Sebastian and Flounder. Give me a big thumbs up if you love this treat. Wow, okay. Awesome. Thank you for creating your iconic signatures with me and making this out of this world snack. Okay, my Girl Scout sisters, it's time for me to hand you off to my good friend, Jack Skeleton.
I'm not crazy. I prefer the term mentally hilarious. Hello again, my superstar Girl Scout sisters. My name is Jack Skellington. Jack Skellington is a fictional character and the main protagonist of the 1993 film, The Nightmare Before Christmas. Jack is the Pumpkin King of Halloween Town, a fantasy world based solely on the Halloween holiday. His overall appearance is a skeleton dressed in a black pinstriped suit and a bow tie that strongly resembles a bat. At the beginning of the film, Jack makes his grand entrance by emerging out of a fire-breathing, dragon-themed fountain. He has a ghost dog named Zero for a pet, who has a small glowing nose that looks like a jack-o'-lantern. He is adored by Sally, a rag doll created by Dr. Finkelstein. Before Halloween, Disney transforms the famous haunted house ride into a Nightmare Before Christmas theme. The Haunted Mansion typically closes for 2.5 weeks in the late summer, so it can be converted into the Haunted Mansion holiday. The overlaid attraction is then open for guests from late September through early January before being closed again to remove the overlay. Let's see how Disney transforms the Haunted Mansion into a Nightmare Before Christmas theme.
Haunted Mansion Holiday is Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas inspired. We're basically recreating a scene where as if Jack has come here to the Haunted Mansion and has decorated it for the ghosts that live here. We've been in here approximately 3 weeks now. It's an 18-day transformation from beginning to opening day. Here in the graveyard, we feature several of our largest props, including Pumpkin Mountain and 3 giant ice angels. There's 7,500 square feet of snow, approximately 1,300 Christmas lights, hundreds and hundreds of icicles, and at least 200 yards of custom ribbon. We're in the attic scene here in the Haunted Mansion, and this is kind of one of the most fun rooms that we have because it's never the same twice, because there's lots of different items and props throughout the attic that are all over the place, just like you might have in your garage and attic. And this room is where we kind of get to feature some of the key people that started Haunted Mansion Holiday back 12 seasons ago. So the name tags and the naughty nice list are various different key people to the production. And here we're in the Grand Hall. We have our scary tree with spiders going up and down. We have Jack's sleigh with multiple presents flying around. We have our gingerbread house. This year we have a special ghostly addition to our gingerbread house. We've been laying snow, we've been stringing garland with lighting. We have just the finishing touches to do by setting the table. The exterior of Haunted Mansion has intricate wrought iron type of decor, including 400 flickering candles and approximately 100 jack-o'-lanterns spread throughout the facade and the hillside. On the final day, it's about testing and adjusting. We go through the attraction, make our lists, check them twice, just like you would for your holidays.
I love that ride. Give me a thumbs up if you have been on the Haunted Mansion ride. I see so many girls, that's so cool. Give me a thumbs up if you've been on the Haunted Mansion ride when it's been decorated for Christmas. Excellent. Now we are going to make a Jack Skellington face craft. Let's get our materials. So the materials you're going to need is a white paper plate, the Jack Skellington face printout, the tie paper cutout, scissors, a glue stick, and a black marker. So the first thing we're going to do, if you haven't already done that, is cut out, actually, let me take my virtual background off. So the first thing we're going to do is cut out the eyes and the bow off of the printout. So I've already done mine, but I can give you girls a couple of minutes to cut out yours. While you guys are cutting out your eyes and bow tie, does anybody have any jokes?
I do. Okay. Which Disney princess is a cow's favorite?
Which one? Which one?
Mulan.
That's a good one. Maleficent, do you have a joke?
Yes, just give me a second. Okay. Disney finally released Yoda's last name. What do you think it is?
I have no idea.
His full name is Yodele Hihu.
I like that. Okay, so now we're going to move on and start gluing the cutouts to our plate. So the first thing we're going to do is take the eyes that we cut out and glue them onto the upper part of the plate like this. So I already did one, and you're just gonna glue them to kind of the top part. I'm gonna take mine and glue them on. Make sure the pointy part of the eyes is like pointing outwards. So like to the outer part of the plate. And then after those are glued on, we are going to draw on the smile and the nose. So the nose is really easy to draw on. It's just 2 black dots in like right below the eyes. So those are really easy. They're just kind of like bean shaped or like a little oval. I drew mine on. And then after we have drawn on the nose, we're going to do the mouth. So the first thing you're going to do is just draw like a plain smiley face. So just like this. Just a simple like curved line. And then for the lines on the plate, they're at the outer parts of his mouth, they're going to start as really short lines, and as they get to the middle, they're going to be longer lines. Like this. Like that. And you can also make some of them thicker or thinner if you want to add a little bit more detail, but you don't have to do that if you don't want to. Like that's what I did on this one. So they're kind of varied. And then after you've drawn on your lines, the last thing we're going to do is glue on the bow tie. And since this is like a little bit thinner and it has like all these pieces sticking off of it, sometimes the glue doesn't fully have it stick on, so you can use tape on the edges if yours isn't sticking, because that's what I did on this one. It helps it stick a lot better. And you're just going to glue that to like the rim of the plate. So down here. Just like that. So after you have your bow tie glued on, we're pretty much done. And now you all have your very own Jack Skellingtons. Okay, my superstar Girl Scout sisters, it's time for me to hand you off to my friend, the biggest Disney fan in the world.
Hello again, my superstar Girl Scout sisters. I am the biggest Disney fan in the world. I love all things Disney. I've been to Disneyland and California Adventure lots of times. I've also been to Disney World. While at Disney World, I visited the following parks: Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, Blizzard Beach, and Epcot. As Stitch mentioned, Epcot is an acronym which stands for Experimental Prototype Communities of Tomorrow. It is a theme park at the Walt Disney World Resort in Bay Lake, Florida. The park opened in 1982. It is a 305 acres, more than twice the size of Magic Kingdom Park. Epcot is dedicated to the celebration of human achievement, namely technological innovation and international culture, and is often referred to as Permanent World Fair. Epcot alone is the 4th most visited theme park in North America and the 7th most visited theme park in the world. My favorite part of Epcot is is all of the lands from around the world that are situated around a lake in the middle of the park. You can visit Canada, Germany, and Japan, and many other countries in the same afternoon. There you can see all the local architecture, eat foods from each country, my favorite part, and listen to their music. It is a really magical time. Well, while I've done a lot of things Disney, what I haven't been on is a Disney cruise. Someday I hope to go on a Disney cruise. How fun would that be? There is a lot to know about Disney cruises. I've learned there are 4 Disney cruise ships. 2 carry just over 1,000 passengers, and 2 carry over 4,000 passengers at a time. That is a lot of people. Let's take a brief vacation and have a sneak peek at one of the 4 ships on a Disney cruise and the private island they visit that is owned by Disney. Wow, that looks like so much fun. I want to go right now. There is so much fun to do on a Disney cruise. Shows, rides, and pools and characters. It's like a theme park on sea. Give me a thumbs up if you want to go on a Disney cruise. Great, me too. So I mentioned that I'm the biggest Disney fan in the world. Well, how can I make that claim? Let's play a game to see how big of a Disney fan you are, and if you are a part of the Disney fan club. Let's get our materials. Grab one piece of paper and a pencil. And give me a thumbs up once you have the paper and pencil. Now give yourself 1 point for everything that I name off that pertains to you. Give yourself a point if you watch a Disney movie at least once per week. Give yourself a point if you watch YouTube videos about Disney. Give yourself a point if you dream about Disney. Give yourself a point if you are planning your next Disney vacation. Give yourself a point if you can recommend your favorite Disney rides or adventures to friends traveling to visit visit a Disney theme park. Give yourself a point if you have a favorite Disney food like the Dole Whip that Ariel made with you or giant Mickey Mouse pretzels. Give yourself a point if you own one or more Disney costumes. Give yourself a point if you have any Disney clothes. Give yourself a point if you have any pictures of a Disney vacation in your room or house. Give yourself a point if you collect any Disney related things. Give yourself a point if you are willing to wait in a line for an hour to go on your favorite ride or attraction. Now go ahead and count up all your points. Let me tell you a few jokes while you count them up. Does anyone have any jokes for me?
I have a joke.
Okay,
Why does Alice ask so many questions?
I don't know.
Because she's in Wonderland. Nick Wilde, do you have a joke?
I do have a joke. What do you call a droid that likes the scenic route?
What?
R2D2.
Okay, does anyone else have a joke?
I have one. Why
Okay.
won't Peter Pan ever stop flying?
Why?
Because he never lands.
Okay, if you have more than 5 points, give me a thumbs up. Wow, look at all those true Disney fans out there. Me too. I love that. Okay, my Disney fans, it is time for me to hand you off to my friend Nick Wilde.
Hello again, my Superstar Girl Scout fans. It's me, Nick Wilde. Last time we were together, we drew Mickey. And I was very impressed with your artsy and cartooning skills. Next, we are going to talk about animation. Animation is a method in which figures are manipulated to appear as moving images. In traditional animation, images are drawn, like the Mickey Mouse images that we drew earlier, but on transparent celluloid sheets to be photographed and exhibited on film. Today, most animations are made with computer-generated imagery. Hundreds of years before the introduction of true animation, people from all over the world enjoyed shows with moving figures that were created and manipulated manually in puppetry, automata, shadow play, and magic lantern. Modern animation was introduced long ago in 1833 with sequential images that were shown one by one in quick succession to form an optical illusion of motion pictures. Here is a 1908 French animated film by Emily Cloy. It is one of the earliest examples of traditional hand-drawn animation, and considered by film historians to be the first animated cartoon. The film largely consists of a stick figure moving about and encountering all manners of morphing images, such as a bottle that transforms into a flower. There were also sections of live action where the animator's hands would enter the scene. The main character is drawn by the artist's hand on camera. And the main characters are a clown and a gentleman. Let's watch what is thought to be the first animated cartoon film. By the way, this film is what they call a silent film, since there is no sound. Of course, animation is much more evolved and technology advanced today. In fact, there are entire jobs and careers in colleges and get your degree in animated art. Let's make our own animation and our own story. Let's watch a quick video. We are only watching the first part of it, the part where we will be making ourselves.
Getting a lot of requests to make a flipbook tutorial, so in this video I'm going to show you how to make these 3 flipbooks, and then at the end of the video I'll show you some of the advanced options that I currently use. So this is what you're going to need: a stack of paper, binder clips, and a light source. For your paper, I recommend starting with index cards. You could use a stack of post-it notes or a notepad, or the corner pages of your math book, but I recommend cards because they are thicker and much better to flip. We'll start with something super simple. I'm just going to draw a stick man, and I'm going to have him wave. Now, the key to keeping your drawings consistent and matching from page to page is you need to be able to see through your current page to your previous drawing so that you can reference it as you draw your next page. So here I'm using a light, and now I can see the previous page, draw over the top of it, and make any changes I want. I'm speeding up the video here, and again, this is just super simple to kind of show you basically how it works. So I'm tracing over his body and moving his arm a little bit for each page. I'm going to make his arm go back and forth about 3 times here. And there are several options you can use for a light source. You could use a light box, an LED tracing pad. If you had nothing else, you could hold the paper up to a bright window. This light pad that I'm using is the one that I've designed that will be included in my flipbook kit. So again, we're keeping this extremely simple. I'm keeping the stickman's body the same, and I'm just moving his arm as he waves. Okay, so now that I've drawn his arm going back and forth a few times, I'm going to have him just drop his arm down to his side, and then I'll be done. So now you just want to line up your pages, and then you can use a binder clip to hold them together. You can get binder clips in different sizes. This is a large and a medium. And let's see how it looks. So if you've never made a flipbook before, this is a really easy first one to try.
Let's get our materials. Get a stack of 25 index cards. It could be less, could be more, but I have 25. A pen and a medium binder clip and a light source if possible. So go ahead and get those items now. I'm going to take off my background. So I have this as my light source. And I have my index cards. This is 25. I might use less, but we have 25, so we could get enough images to understand what's going on. And then I have a Sharpie, but you guys can use other items, but it has to be thick enough so you can see through it or have enough of it to see. Like a pencil, I think would be too thin. Yes, a marker would also work. So we're just going to unclip our index cards. Just put a little binder clip to the side. And then we turn on our light source and we get our one paper. So let me flip my camera upside down because a few people couldn't understand what I was doing last time. So let's do this. Now I'm upside down. So I'm using my knees because I don't really have a table. So we have our light source. So we're just going to make a very simple thing. We are just going to make a stick figure. So I'm just going to draw a little circle. Line down for the body and 2 legs. We're gonna make one arm. We're gonna make another arm, but not as long. And we're gonna bend it at the elbow Mine is just going to start here. So there's my lovely character. And we have to get another piece of paper. We're going to put it on top. Make sure our paper is even. We're just going to draw over what we drew. The head, the body, the one arm. We're going to go down to the elbow, but this time we're going to change the arm. Just going to make it like that. Then when the image underneath, we're going to move. Save it for later. Going to get another piece of paper. And we're just going to continue doing that. Oh my goodness. So, oopsies. My paper moved a bit. And now we are all good. The body, legs. Paper underneath, move that. Oopsies. We have a head, legs, and then down to the elbow. This time I'm going to go backwards because I feel like my arm went out far enough. So we just continue doing this over and over until we feel like we've had enough. So you guys can do this daily or whenever you would like to. And when you get more advanced, you could use a pencil to sketch out some things and then make more of it. But it will take time. So I'm probably not going to use all 24 and 25 cards. But we just need enough so we can know what's going on. How are you all doing? Give me a thumbs up on how you guys are doing. You guys seem to be doing good. Good.
I have a quick joke.
Oh yeah. What is your joke?
Why did Mickey Mouse become an astronaut?
I don't know.
So he could visit Pluto.
Oh, that is a good one.
If you don't get it, Pluto's his dog.
Ah! Pencil fell. How are you guys coming along? Oh, I already asked that. If you guys have any jokes, then you could just send them to us in the chat box.
I just got a joke in the chat box.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Thor's favorite rapper?
MC
Hammer.
Oh.
I got one sent to me. Where does Cow watch movies?
Cow? Mal?
Yeah, where does a cow watch movies?
Oh,
The movie theater.
movie theater? Okay, guys, this is gonna be my last one. Okay. So good job, guys. Now I'm upside down still. Fix that. Do you guys like me being upside down? Ah. So I'm gonna flip around now. I'm right side up. Okay. Now we have cards. Lovely. So we have our cards, and we're just gonna make sure that they're all even in length inside. So we're just gonna tap them on the table. We're gonna clip our clipper to one side, which there aren't any drawings on. So it looks like this. Here's our drawing. And then we just, yeah. When you have more images, it goes on longer. It's easier to see. That looks lovely. Sometimes I just like to watch them. So that's some of my favorite things to do. So good job, girls. You guys can show it off to the camera if you want, or if you're not done, you could continue to work. But I'm going to have to send you off to my friend Piglet.
Hey girls, it's Piglet again. Piglet is a fictional character from A.A. Milne's Winnie the Pooh books. Piglet is Winnie the Pooh's closest friend amongst all the toys and animals featured in the stories. Although he's a very small animal of a generally timid disposition, he tries to be brave and on occasion conquers his fears. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed making your cartoon with Nick Wilde. Me too, I loved it so much. Next, we're going to make an even more extensive animated story. Let's get our materials. Grab your story cards, which should already be cut out. Let me demonstrate. I'm going to shuffle my cards. That means I'm mixing them up so I don't know what order they'll be in. I'm just going to shuffle them. And then I'm going to set them face down, just like this. Let me show you. You can't see my background. Give me 1 second. Okay. Just like that. Okay. And then now in a straight line, I'm going to build my story. Let me do it, and then you can too. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful princess named Charlotte. When she was young, she was given a magic mirror, just like this one. Whenever she looked into it, the future of her day would be shown to her. Everything was planned perfectly. That was until her carriage broke down and her mirror broke. Oh no, she became very late for her very important date, just like the White Rabbit. During her journey back home through the deep, dark forests, she encountered a wolf. At first, he seemed scary and mean, but he soon warmed up to her and they became great friends. He even fought off the big bad wolves that chased them right before she got to her royal palace. Lucky for her, her bed was ready to be slept in and she fell asleep as soon as she got home. The end. Fantastic, I love this story. Now it's your turn. Shuffle your cards face down. Now, one at a time, lay them out in a long line. Great. What does your story say? I bet it's a great one. The best part is every time you shuffle your cards and lay them out, you'll create your own story. You can even write your own book or draw your own animated short film. Fantastic! Give me a thumbs up if you love creating your own story. Oh, I'm getting a lot of chats. Give me 1 second. Okay. You should only have 6 cards, so yes, you're going to shuffle all of them. Okay, I love creating stories, and I hope you did too. Okay, my Superstar Girl Scout sisters, it's time for me to hand you off to my friend Sebastian.
Hello again, my Superstar Girl Scout sisters. My name is Sebastian. It's my pleasure to see you once again. While I love a good flip book and creating stories, I'm ready for a game. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready for a game. I'm seeing some thumbs ups. Ariel and I love playing games, particularly hide and seek under the ocean. This is when we find our very best treasures. Unfortunately, I can't find Ariel and I need help. Let's play sea snakes and ladders and see if we can find Ariel at the end of the game. Let's gather our materials. Get your sea snakes game printout and the 1 piece of candy I asked you to save for later. That is your game marker. Now that we have our materials, let's get started. You can see that I have a die. A die is singular for dice. Since I'm the only one with a die, I'll do the rolling and call out the numbers so we can move on the board together. Let's start. You will also let's start. Put your marker on the crab. 3. Okay, go ahead and move 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's a ladder. Let's go ahead and climb the ladder together. Move your marker up the ladder to spot 51. Let's roll again. 6. Let's move 6 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are now on spot 57. We are at the bottom of a snake tail. That's okay. It's only a problem when you land on the snake head. Let's roll again. 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're at the bottom of we're on spot 69. Go ahead and move up the ladder. We are now on spot 98. Wow. Let's roll again. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We landed on a snake head. Oh no, that means we have to slide down the tail on the way down to 69. Don't worry though. That was a bummer. Okay, time to roll again. 6 again, it's our lucky day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're now on 75. We're halfway there, girls. Give me a thumbs up if you like this game. Seeing a lot of thumbs ups? Great. We are super close to finding Ariel. I know we'll find her. Let's roll. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We all should be on spot 80 right now. Make sure your marker is on 80. Let's roll one more time. 6. Wow, 6 must be our lucky number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, that's way too close to a snake head for my liking. Let's roll. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We all should be on 90 right now. Make sure your marker is on 90. We are so close to finding Ariel. Let me roll. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We all should be on spot 95 right now. We're at the top of a ladder, which is no problem. We only go up ladders, never down. Roll one more time. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ariel, there you are. Where have you been? I've missed you, you crazy mermaid. Thanks for helping me find Ariel and playing with me. That was super fun. Okay, my Girl Scout sisters, it's time for me to hand you off to my sister and dear friend, Maleficent.
Hello again, my superstar Girl Scout sisters. It's me, Maleficent. You may know that I was famous for my big, beautiful wings until they were taken from me. I used to fly all over the world and enjoy its wonders. I love traveling. Who here likes to travel? Give me a thumbs up if you like to travel. Me too. After the biggest Disney fan in the world showed us the Disney Cruise video, that is definitely on my travel bucket list. It looks so fun. Let's plan some travel together. We're going to use a coin. Who here has played heads or tails before? Give me a thumbs up if you have. Okay, it looks like you all know the rules. I'm going to flip this coin. Heads, we're going to Disneyland in California. Tails, we're going to Disneyland in Florida. Go ahead and send me a message in the chat box. Let me know if you hope it's heads or tails. Let's see where people want to go. Got Disneyland, heads. Heads and tails, okay. A lot of heads and tails. Okay. A lot of girls want to go to Disneyland, and a lot of girls want to go to Disney World. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready for me to flip the coin. Okay, let's see. Heads, we're going to Disneyland. Wow, I'm so excited. I can't wait to go. I want to go to a character breakfast, ride on the teacups, have tea with the princesses in California Adventure, watch the fireworks. I can't wait. Okay, my Girl Scout sisters, it's time for me to hand you off to my friend, Stitch.
Hello again, my superstar Girl Scout sisters. My name is Stitch. It's my pleasure to see you once again. Did you know that Stitch likes to dress up as Elvis Presley and is very skilled at playing the ukulele? His favorite foods are coconut cake and coffee, which are the very first earth-based food and drink he ever ate, as seen in the original film and also mentioned in Stitch the movie. He also made a peanut butter sandwich for Pudge the fish every Thursday. Since Stitch loves chocolate cake and coconut, let's put it all together. Let's decorate a cupcake. Let's get our materials. Go ahead and get your unfrosted chocolate cupcake on a plate, your pink frosting you made ahead of time, a knife for spreading, shredded coconut, and maraschino cherries. I'm so ready for this snack. I could get used to making and eating Stitch snacks. First, let's go ahead and frost our cupcake with our pink frosting. So here I have my chocolate cupcake. Got my pink frosting and my knife. So we're going to frost our cupcake. Ooh, it's a lot of frosting. Personally, I don't like a lot of frosting because, I don't know, I was probably that weird kid in class that took off the frosting on the cupcakes. But we're going to do that. Give me a thumbs up or send me a chat in the chat box when you complete frosting your cupcake. I'm really bad at this. If anyone has any jokes, they can say some jokes.
I have some jokes from people in the chat. Olaf said, "What language do billboards speak?"
What?
Sign language.
That's good.
Also, Maleficent California said, "What is Alice's favorite kind of tea?"
What is it?
Curiosity.
Oh, okay.
Nick Wilde, do you have a joke?
I have a joke. Okay. So it's kind of like a story joke. Okay, so Jack, my favorite fabric of all time is leather. In my opinion, cannot be suede. Yeah, like suede. No, okay.
It's okay, Ariel. I get it. I think it's funny.
I got a joke. Why did Simba cross the road? To get to the other pride. That's a good one. Okay, so once you're done frosting your cupcake, we're gonna add a maraschino cherry right there. There we go. And the last step is, if you are a coconut fan, you can add coconut. But if you are not a coconut fan, you do not have to. Ooh. And it's just like that. Can you see it? Yeah, you can. All right. That looks amazing. Once you're done, please show me in the camera. I see a few. They look so good, guys. Okay. Thank you for exploring some of Stitch's favorite foods with me, and thank you for making this. Here's my favorite part. Let's take a big bite. I'm gonna try not to make a mess. That is really good. Okay, my superstar Girl Scout sisters, it's time for me to hand you off to my friend Aurora.
Hello again, my superstar Girl Scout sisters. It's me, Princess Aurora. Wow, that was so fun. I knew I was a Disney fan before, but I am sure I am even more of a fan now. I loved all of what we learned, and we had so much fun with the activities. Give me a thumbs up if you had a great time with us today for our Once Upon a Star party. Me too, I loved it. We will be sending you some fun follow-up materials so you can continue to explore all things Upon a Star and Disney related. Long after the party is over. We have satisfied all the badge requirements except for one. We are going to cover that one right now. Yay! Once you accomplish that one final requirement, you will have earned the Once Upon a Star badges. Congratulations! You're probably wondering, what is the last step? We are going to explore and sing the song When You Wish Upon a Star, the song written by Leigh Hairline and Ned Washington for Walt Disney's adaptation of Pinocchio. Instead of our usual closing song, we are going to review the lyrics and sing it all together. Here are the lyrics. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are, anything your heart desires will come to you. If your heart is in your dreams, no request is too extreme when you wish upon a star, as dreamers do. Fate is kind, she brings to those who love the sweet fulfillment of their secret longing. Like a bolt out of the blue, fate steps in and sees you through. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. Go ahead and unmute yourself and let's sing together.
They join you. can't put your crown in for the last little bit. Cupcake, this one, and then pick
Our desires will come If your heart is you wish so happy that Get off me, like, make sure this That's kind of annoying. Too much, but I loved it. Bye. Thank you.
Bye, girls.
Oh, wow.
Bye.
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 Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
I have a joke. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. I'll see you on Monday. I'll see you on Monday, Addie. Bye.